On Saturday, June 9th, EA Play showed off actual multiplayer of Battlefield 5. And I gotta say, it looks pretty darn good. I don't have any personal footage because I didn't attend the event. I'm going to show some footage, but I'm going to give credit to everybody that the footage belongs to. Before I actually talk about the gameplay and what we've been seeing, the trailer that they showed for the multiplayer was very, very good. I think a lot of people kind of bounced back after they saw that trailer because a lot of people were disappointed with the first one. But I think with this last trailer that came out showing the multiplayer, showing the destruction and all that stuff, they really kind of bounced back and said, you know, this actually looks pretty sweet. So the build that it looks like they're using is a pre-alpha build. You can kind of see at the top right in some of these clips it says pre-alpha. So I don't know if that means it's going to look better or if they're, I mean, it's still going to be a work in progress. They still have some time to tweak some things and all that. But the UI kind of didn't vary that much from Battlefield 1 from what I can tell. They kind of kept it similar, which is fine. I thought the UI in Battlefield 1 was okay. I didn't have too many issues with it, but there's big changes like the bleeding out and the calling for help. The revive system looks really good. The playable demo that they gave everybody at the event looks like they only gave them very few weapons to deal with, but it kind of looks like there's a lot of slots for there to be weapons when people are selecting their weapons. So, you know, we'll see. I'll be interested to see how many weapons they actually go with and what level of customization you can go into. I think I remember them saying there's going to be a lot of cosmetic customization for sure. I don't think they really touched on attachments or anything like that so far. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to do some research on it. But it looks very, very good. I think visually it looks amazing. I've been watching these people play the same map and same game mode over and over and over, and I'm just finding new things every time. And I just cannot wait to get my hands on it. Some of my thoughts on the fortification system. There's a lot more, from what I can tell from the footage I've been seeing, there's a lot more destruction in this game. And I think the fortification system counteracts that. It kind of balances it because I remember the devs saying you don't want too much destruction, otherwise everything's going to be flat. And it's, you know, then it doesn't become fun anymore. But with the fortification system, you can build certain things and build destroyed buildings back up. And I mean, I just think it looks like that it's a good way to kind of counteract that. Well, now everything's flat. There's no more fun when you can just build that back up. I think that's pretty cool, and I'm interested to see what else you can use the fortification system for. I know that we've seen support class especially can actually build mounted machine gun nests and stuff like that, and I think that's pretty sweet. The spawn screen and all that kind of looks the same, which is good. I'm glad they didn't go too far away from Battlefield 1. It looks like they've kept some good things from Battlefield 1. I think the respawn screen is cool. I always liked that super far zoom out, and now whenever you're about to spawn in on your, you know, you've probably heard this 1,000 times by now, but when you're going to spawn in on one of your comrades, you actually see what's happening. And it's not like Battlefield 4 where you see like a little, you know, footage like TV like live news footage of what your squad mate is doing. It's actually showing you what you're a third person view of that character, so it's not blurry and you can't hardly tell what's going on. It actually is clear and you see what you're getting into. I was curious on if they were still going to do the whole your friend's under fire, you can't spawn. If it was up to me, I would do away with that. But I mean, what do I know? I maybe it's just me. I'm always the one who wants to get in there. They could be a balancing problem. They could have not had that implemented and found out that it really is unbalanced that way, so I'm just going to trust them. But visually it looks fantastic. I like the sounds and just the look of the whole thing. The revive system looks awesome, as I said before. It looks really, really good. I'm glad that they're kind of making it more realistic. You know, as realistic as, you know, it might not be realistic, but it's more realistic than it was. And I like that. That's what I like about Battlefield, is every time there's a new Battlefield out, they kind of go a little more realistic in ways of, you know, now you actually physically pick up ammunition and stuff like that. Little things like that. I'm all about that. That's pretty awesome. And honestly, because we all know what Conquest is. Talking about game modes here. We all know what Conquest is. That's the staple of the Battlefield games. And they're showing off Grand Operations. And I enjoyed Operations in Battlefield 1. I wasn't like super into it. But I mean, the Grand Operations stuff looks really awesome. It looks like, and I could be wrong, but it looks like that's probably what I'm gonna want to play the most. It looks like a mixture. They've got like some Rush elements in there as well. I don't remember. I'll have to look at the list of game modes because they did release them, but I can't remember if I saw Rush on there. But I guess we'll see. As far as the classes goes, they really didn't change much. They changed the symbol for Assault for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, it's fine. I cannot wait to get in there and start sniping, man. That is my bread and butter right there. I'm all about the sniper. It's some Kar 98 action. I was using the Gewehr in Battlefield 1. That's like my most used, you know, German rifle. So I am pumped up and psyched about using that rifle. It's kind of been a while since I've released a Battlefield video. I wasn't at I wasn't at E3. I didn't get any footage or anything of my own, but I'm pretty sure that I'm trying to remember when Battlefield 1 beta came out, the open beta for, you know, multiplayer testing. I think it was maybe September, probably a month before. So that'll probably be the same when it comes to Battlefield 5. We're going to be continuing our road to Battlefield 5. I pre-ordered the game, so hopefully I should be able to get, I believe I get new weapons because I pre-ordered it. So I'll probably do a video on that. And yeah, so as we get closer to Battlefield 5 coming out, I'm just getting excited. I can't wait. Can't wait to play some war stories. Can't wait for Grand Operations. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. What are you looking forward to the most? And if you don't want to, then fine. You don't have to. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.